Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and this one we're going to be doing the NCAA tournament, filling out a bracket. It's going to be a more fun video, and just going over my picks of the whole tournament. So if you guys are new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and other than that, let's get right into today's video. Alright, so to start this video out, just want to say to all my Michigan fans, obviously this is a Michigan channel, I will have a preview video to the Colorado State game, hopefully tomorrow, so look out for that. And then should have a football video on Wednesday, so that's my plan so far this week. But for my first pick, obviously you got to go with all 1 seeds here against the 16 seed. Georgia State, no match for Gonzaga. Moving on, Memphis and Boise State. I just saw more out of Memphis. They went to their conference championship as well. I think Memphis is a better team than Boise State, so I chose Memphis in this one. Connecticut and New Mexico State. I really was trying to pick New Mexico State in this one. They have pulled some upsets in the past. However, I think UConn is a very good basketball team, so I went with them. Now, here is one that I did make an upset pick. I picked Vermont over Arkansas. I looked at Vermont's schedule, and they had a heck of a schedule. They blew out a lot of teams. They also only lost to Providence by 10 points and Maryland by 10 points. So for that, I'm going to choose them. They have blown out everybody on their schedule this season. So I picked Vermont in that upset, hoping to get that upset right. Now, for the first four, Rutgers and Notre Dame, I picked Rutgers winning it, and I actually chose Rutgers over Alabama. Rutgers has been playing very good recently in the Big Ten. Call me Big Ten bias, but I just think Rutgers could get the job done in the first four and beat Alabama in the first round. Texas Tech and Montana State. Texas Tech, such a good defensive team, and I think they will get the job done. Michigan State and Davidson. Foster Lawyer on Davidson now. I think it's pretty funny. I think Michigan State will win that game though, and obviously Duke will beat CS Fullerton. Moving on down here to the East region, Baylor, Norfolk State. Like I said, always pick the 1 seed over the 16 seed. Only happened once, and that was UMBC, as they had something to say to Virginia that year. North Carolina, Marquette. I chose North Carolina just because, you know, they had a pretty rough start to the season. However, they picked it up. St. Mary's and the first four matchup between Wyoming and Indiana. Indiana is playing some very good basketball. I actually chose Indiana to beat St. Mary's. I just think Indiana could definitely get the job done. However, St. Mary's is a very good team. They beat Gonzaga, so I wouldn't be surprised if St. Mary's won that. However, I did pick Indiana. UCLA and Akron, I chose UCLA. Virginia Tech has been playing very good ball recently. They won the ACC tournament, and they also beat Duke pretty dang good and beat up on some teams. So I'm going to choose Virginia Tech over Texas. Purdue and Yale, choosing Purdue. Just Ivy and Edie, and you know, Purdue has some playmakers, so I'm choosing Purdue. Murray State and San Francisco. This was a tough one. However, San Francisco had a pretty dang good season actually. They also beat St. Mary's, and obviously they didn't beat Gonzaga, but they did have a dang good season. So I chose San Francisco in that one. Kentucky is obviously going to beat St. Peter's. Now moving on to the South region here. I'm choosing Arizona, obviously, over Wright State and Bryant. Seton Hall and TCU. I'm actually choosing TCU for that one. TCU has just been playing better ball, I think. Seton Hall is a good team. I just think TCU is better. Houston, UAB. I got Houston. They're playing very good. They won their conference championship. Beat up on Memphis. Illinois, choosing them over Chattanooga. Colorado State and Michigan. Now, obviously, you could call me biased, but I think Michigan will get the job done over Colorado State. I looked at their schedule. They didn't play that many good teams, so therefore, I got to go with Michigan. They have beat some good teams. Regardless of their record at 17-14, I think they can definitely win some games in this tournament. Tennessee and Longwood, choosing Tennessee in that one. In Ohio State and Loyola Chicago, I actually chose Loyola Chicago. Ohio State has been struggling recently. They lost their 2 last games of the season against Michigan and in the Big Ten tournament. And Loyola Chicago won their conference tournament and playing good right now. So I'm choosing Loyola because they have, you know, they're known for making some noise in the NCAA tournament. Delaware, Villanova, choosing Villanova in that one. Moving on to the Midwest, obviously choosing Kansas. Now, San Diego State and Creighton was a tough decision, both very good teams. However, I did choose San Diego State. San Diego State went to their conference tournament championship. They did lose to Boise State. However, they did beat St. Mary's this year, and St. Mary's is a good team, so I did go with San Diego State there. Iowa, Richmond. Iowa's just really hot right now, lights out right now, so I'm choosing, obviously, Iowa. Providence, South Dakota State. Did look at South Dakota State, and I just think Providence has had a great year, so I went with Providence. Iowa State and LSU. This is another tough one, and I think a throw-up game. I chose LSU. I should probably say up for grabs game instead of throw-up. Sounds a little different saying throw up, but up for grabs game, and I chose LSU. I mean, it could go either way in that one, but I did choose LSU. And then I chose Wisconsin over Calgate. Miami and USC. This was another tough one, another up for grabs game. I did choose USC though. I also chose Auburn. Alright, so moving on to the second round. Moving on up here to the west, I got obviously Gonzaga over Memphis. And then Vermont, Connecticut. Vermont's run comes to an end. I chose UConn. And then Texas Tech, I think, will definitely go to the Sweet 16. I have Duke over Michigan State. Sorry, MSU fans. Duke. Coach K, farewell tour. Just got to go with Duke there. And then Baylor, North Carolina. This could actually be a pretty decent matchup to watch. I do have Baylor winning that, though. UCLA, having them going on to the Sweet 16. Purdue and Virginia Tech. I was going to choose Virginia Tech in this one. However, I do think Purdue might get the job done, and I think they might be able to go to the Sweet 16 this year. San Francisco and Kentucky. Got to choose Kentucky in that one. And then moving back up to the south, Arizona's going to beat TCU. Arizona, I'm telling you, man, they have had a great year. I'm pretty sure they only lost, 3 games, something like that. And they have been dominant all season long. Houston, Illinois, this was a tough game to decide on. I did choose Houston, though. I like how they play, and I just have them beating Illinois. I think that game could definitely go either way, but I think Houston has a great team, and they won their conference tournament championship, so I have them beating Illinois. Michigan, Tennessee, this is going to be a nice game to see, a good game to see. Tennessee, I think, might beat Michigan. They have been playing very good basketball. However, Michigan, they're not going to be an easy out for any team. I do have them going to the Sweet 16. Now, that run might come to an end when they play Villanova in the Sweet 16, but I do have Michigan in my bracket. Moving on to the Sweet 16. Now, this team has been very inconsistent, and I don't really see them making it out of the Sweet 16. I would love to choose them to go further, but I just can't. I don't really know. I don't really see that with how inconsistent the team has. However, it is March Madness. Anything can happen. But moving on down to the Midwest region, I got Kansas over San Diego State. Iowa, like I said, lights out recently, playing very good basketball. Got them over Providence. Wisconsin, LSU. I do have Wisconsin moving on, and I also have Auburn over USC. Alright, so now in the Sweet 16 matchups, Gonzaga, UConn. I got Gonzaga winning that. Then also Duke, Texas Tech. This could be a very good matchup. However, I just see Duke winning that. Like I said, Coach K last year. Also, I think the refs might be on Duke's side with Coach K's final year, so I do have Duke going to the Elite Eight. Moving down to the East side, I have UCLA beating Baylor. I think UCLA is a good team. In the Pac-12 with UCLA and Arizona, 2 great teams. Arizona, like I said, has been very, very good this season. Playing UCLA in the Elite Eight, though, I do have Kentucky over Purdue. Kentucky has just been very good, too, this season. And then moving on, Arizona and Houston. Like I said, Arizona, I have them going to the Final Four. But in that Elite Eight matchup, I have them playing Villanova. I just think Michigan, like I said, inconsistency in Villanova, I think, will get to the Elite Eight. And then I actually have Iowa beating Kansas. Kansas, I just feel like they're known for messing games up in the NCAA tournament. I think Iowa will go to the Elite Eight. I also think Auburn will beat Wisconsin to go to the Elite Eight again. For Auburn, like I said, they have been a 1 seed in this season. I think they will go to the Elite Eight. So in the Elite 8 matchup between Gonzaga and Duke, I actually have Duke beating Gonzaga. It's going to be a very good matchup. I think Duke will get the job done though. Like I said, Coach K, farewell tour. I'm not a Duke fan. I don't really like Duke, but I just think Duke will go to the Final Four. And then UCLA, Kentucky, I do have UCLA going back to the Final Four. Think they will get the job done. And I could definitely see that matchup happening, UCLA and Duke. Arizona, Villanova. Villanova stands no chance. Arizona is going to the Final Four. Auburn and Iowa. I do have Auburn beating Iowa, going back to the Final Four. For my Final Four matchups, I'll start with Arizona because obviously you guys have caught on. Like, I'm not an Arizona fan. I'm not a fan of any of these teams. I'm only a Michigan fan. For you guys' information, but I do have Arizona beating Auburn. I just think Arizona is very good this season. Look at their schedule. They have beaten up on every single team they've played. Only lost like 3 games and struggled in those 3 games. They're a very good team though. Have a very good offense, can shoot the ball, just very good team. I have them going to the national championship. I also have Duke over UCLA going to the national championship. And the national championship between Arizona and Duke, and I obviously have Arizona winning it all in the national championship. So those are all my NCAA tournament picks. I have Duke and Arizona in the national championship and Arizona winning it all. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this bracket, and also who you guys think is going to win it all and make the Final Four. Alright, so that'll pretty much wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and like I said, this is just my opinion on everything, so don't get mad at me or anything. You know, just what I think. Obviously, just fun, you know, something to do. And I'm also going to have a group if you guys want to join on ESPN, the Men's Tournament Challenge on ESPN. If you guys want to join, my group name is just Michigan Sports Talk, capital M, capital S, capital T, just my name on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to join that, you can. Right now it's just me in it, obviously. So if you guys want to, you can just go in here and you should be able to search it and everything. So just create or join the group, and you can obviously just search it. I'll try to leave a link down in the description below if you guys want to. Thought it would just be fun, you know, it's just for fun. So if you guys want to compete against me and other subscribers, and hey, maybe if somebody wins, I'll give them a shout out or something, and we'll just do that as the winner. So if you guys do want to join, thought it would be fun. And other than that, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more. Tomorrow I should have the preview video to Michigan, Colorado State. Like I said, Wednesday will be a football video, maybe touch up on recruiting and all that stuff. So that's my plan this week. Other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.